Hi guys, what is the event that Apple has scheduled for October 18th? Can you expect anything bigger? Let's talk about it. Apple announced an event for 18th of October. The event invite simply says Unleashed. Looks like something traveling at the speed of light. So to me it seems pretty clear that this is about speed and something pro is coming. Apple rumors are everywhere these days. I'm going to talk about what we'll be getting from most likely to least likely in this video. Everybody's looking forward to a new Macs in this event, which makes sense. Considering this Unleashed tagline of the event, we could be seeing those new MacBook Pros that have been reported by many Apple rumors, websites and Twitter pages. At the moment, there are few models of MacBook Pros you see on Apple websites. These are 13-inch M1 powered models, 13-inch Intel powered models, and 16-inch Intel powered models. At the 18 October event, we could see two new MacBook Pro models, a 14-inch one and a 16-inch one. They both would get a new design when it comes to the body of the laptop, expecting a thinner bezel around the display. As it's a new system becomes more powerful, Apple would use a new chips and many sockets around the design. There are rumors of two different chips, M1X and M2. They could be also the same chip. Whatever in the next MacBook Pro will be an improvement over the current M1 chip. The M1 has 4 high performance cores, 4 energy efficient cores and 8 graphic cores. The M1X also supports 2 Thunderbolt ports. A new chip would feature 8 high performance cores, 2 energy efficient ones and 16 or 32 graphic cores. This new chip would have also support more Thunderbolt ports, which is a lot of power. Apple needs to think. Chip have been very power efficient. If the company can get many cores into this M1 laptop, I'm curious to know what if any effects going to have on battery life. There are chips that may be able to support up to 64 GB RAM. Since the M1X is limited to 16 GB, this would represent big steps in direction of the tagline called Unleashed. It is also reported that the new laptop may have some other ports, which could be a function of new sockets. There will be dedicated HDMI and SD card ports. These would be extremely useful for any computer users and would bring back things that probably belongs on a laptop with the Pro models. Apple magnetic charging tech MagSafe would have written on these laptops. MagSafe used to be standard on Apple older laptops. The whole idea behind this tech would be to save your laptop in case you trip over the cable. The MacBook MagSafe used to be a pin system power, but Apple switched to USB-C charging for all new MacBook lineups. Apple brought back the MagSafe charging pack for iPhone 12 that was more in name than anything else. This was large and the magnet were aligned to wireless charging surface. Let's talk about the touch bar, also known as control strip. The new MacBook Pros would be ditching this little touchscreen this year. In 2016, Apple introduced the touch bar to replace the raw function keys. It would give you menu sliders and tools that could be changed per app. The idea is not bad. The problem was replacing the function keys that people relied on to do things like changing the volume or keyboard shortcuts. Touch bar use virtually keys instead of using touch alone, so physical function key would be really useful. I do not believe any reports that have said new MacBook Pro would feature touchscreens. In this October release, we could be getting new Airpods. The first generation Airpod came out in September 2016. The second generation came in 2019. The AirPod Pro came in October 2019, with the AirPod Max arrived in 2020. So you can see there's no set of date AirPod releases. However, the AirPod 3 were rumored to be released several times in this past year, so maybe we will see them at the October event. There have been a lot of images online of what could be the AirPod 3 is. They would look more like AirPod Pros. They may even be interchangeable ear tips or the shorter stems. We have already seen the preview of the newest macOS, the Monterey. You would think that Apple's newest MacBook Pro would have macOS Monterey on board. Maybe we'll get an official release date for this OS at the event too. Now let's talk about what else we can see. Rumors online reported that Apple is working on a number of new Macs, including a new MacBook Air, a new Mac Mini, a larger iMac, and a new Mac Pro. If the new MacBook Pros are reported, I think this would be the great step forward for Apple. That's all for today, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and don't forget to click the subscribe button. My name is Nimal Tas and I will catch you in the next video.